Okay, it is the weekend. Let's get into what this weekend is going to be about for you, okay? Because if you found this video, I feel like that's because something maybe quite spontaneous, something out the blue, something is going to change for you. And actually, it is a blue moon, isn't it? This weekend. Tomorrow is full moon, and it's the second full moon this month, which makes it a blue moon. That was so weird as well. I just had a little bumblebee literally orbiting around my light thing, which the light isn't on, but it was just going through the ring like it meant to do that or something. Anyway, let's get into what this is about for you today, shall we? So around this blue moon and around this sort of time, because with the full moon, we relate it to illumination. You know, it illuminates the sky, it highlights things for us, but also things that we can release. Now, this particular moon, for me personally, is the lightning moon. Oh, hello, got a wish. And it represents inspiration and knowledge. And there's something around some depth of knowledge that you've gained, maybe about yourself or about a situation in your life. And actually, the outcome's going to be inspiring, not devastating. I think you need to know that. Someone here needs to know that. So let's see what's in your runes. Ingwas, I like that. Whenever you're in doubt or there's a situation that there's a transition or a change, Ingwas is brilliant because it's saying about trusting the process. Rather than trying to control outcomes or trying to control how things happen, you just let it be, yeah? Trust the process of how things are going to go for you. Okay, but what you're finding, whoever's found this video, is it's like you're trying your hardest to just trust the process, just let go, just go with the flow, you know, surrender to things. But something comes and smacks you on the arse, or something really has a hold over you. So for some of you, this is like maybe financial situations or issues with work or at home, I don't know, like appliances breaking or expenses on your car, that kind of thing. It's just, Nord is showing up as like, even though you're trying to trust the process, you're feeling like you're going through a run of bad luck right now, where you're feeling like, when does it ever get easy? When does it ever get like, when do I ever get to celebrate something? Say for instance, I don't know, you've just whacked a load of money on your car and then you go driving down the road and then you get a speeding fine or something like that, and you're like, oh my god, how much more money do I have to pay out for this bloody thing? Okay, now there's something connected to this kind of like bad luck sort of feeling that you've got, and it's actually connected to a lack of boundary in your life. There's some situations that maybe, I don't know, give you a dopamine hit or bring you some kind of pleasure or just is escapism for you. But you know deep down that it doesn't really serve you anymore, or it's just a placeholder. It's kind of just keeping you, giving you dopamine, giving you some kind of injection of fun or enjoyment, which is absolutely fine. You know, we all need that in our lives, and it's creating that balance, isn't it? You know, you don't want to be too serious, you don't want to be too silly either. You just want to be somewhere in the middle. But there's something here around, like, you may be allowing things to enter your life that are kind of sponging off you or depleting your joy energy. And it's creating a lot of issues and restrictions around you. And some of you, you're getting quite annoyed because I feel like there's people pulling at you, pulling at your energy. But you need to understand, why are you allowing that, you know? You kind of maybe have a soft spot for certain people in your life, I feel. But sometimes having a soft spot for people can be a little bit dangerous because it's an open wound for manipulation. And I feel like that is what's going on here for somebody. You were trying to trust the process, you're trying to be guided, you're trying to surrender to things, but there's certain things that you have no boundary with that could be affecting, especially financially. Wow, we have the beetle and good fortune. So I feel like what this is saying is, if you can put algaes in the upright position, so that's protecting yourself, you know, protecting yourself from things that actually aren't really for you. What I'm actually feeling here is somebody being, it's going to sound really bad, of like entertainment purposes. Maybe you are an entertainer or something like that, especially like, I don't know, in adult stuff. But this feels like maybe that is a way of making money for some, or it's a way of this is going to be very specific, by the way, just for a small portion of this collective, but it's, you feel like it's taking you down, or it's taking you under, it's taking from you, you know, and you are realizing like, I'm not actually protecting myself here in this situation. But you kind of got stuck in this loop now. Say for instance, if it's something you know that you're doing that is a bit dodgy, but you're getting paid for it, you're getting money for it, you don't know how to stop it, because each week maybe it be something like and this could be any area of your life, by the way, I'm just using a set example because it's a collective, but if this resonates with you, do get in touch, we can book in a reading around it. But it's that sort of like, every time you go to it, you're like, oh, just the last time, just one more time, just one more time. But then that injection of money, or that injection of dopamine, whatever it is for you, is needed, or you've become so accustomed to having that, it's hard to get rid of it, it's hard to lose it. So we've got good fortune coming in. But you see, beetles as well, like the scarab beetle, is a symbol of protection. So look at that, you know. If you want good fortune, you have to protect yourself in this situation, in a few situations in your life. I'm getting a name like like Hepburn, or oh, what is it? Yeah, Hepburn. That might be a surname of somebody, I don't know why I said that, or like a H initial as well. And I'm getting EP too. Now, those initials may be connected to something where there's been an unsuccessful plan, but it's left a knot. It's left a knot with you. And this is connected to Nordis. So there's still this knot there that you don't know how to unravel. You don't know how to separate yourself from it. And that's why you may be finding you're looking for the quick fix, the easy things that give you that injection of like excitement or joy or whatever, but it doesn't last very long. And then once that's done, you're left with unsuccessful plans. It's like things aren't really going the way that you want them to, but in the moment, it's a moment, it feels like it is. Now, if you are someone that is struggling financially right now, if you are going through a bit of a lull in your financial situation, I'm picking up a vibe of like something's about to come in for you. But here's the catch. I feel like you have to let go of the other thing first, which is going to scare the shit out of you, especially if it is financially viable, because if that was something you were making money on, I don't know, I'm getting something like someone does a job and they get 500 quid a week or something, you know, and but it's dicey, it's dodgy, it's going to come to an end, or it's going to be, maybe you could get caught doing something. And like I say, I'm using the idea of money because things are coming out around money on this. We have the dolphin, which says financial gain, usually coming from something that you did in the past. So this is what I'm saying. You are at the moment in a temporary situation that you want to get out of. And what's waiting for you is good fortune. But I feel like you are going to have to make the plans unsuccessful yourself. You're going to have to walk away yourself in order for this to come through. I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit there. Yeah. Queen of Wands. Especially if you're female here, you're kind of taking your power back in a situation. This, for some of you, could be going back to working at a place where you have worked before, but you're going with a different energy, with a different vibe. You've evolved. You've changed. Some of you may have lost weight, like look really good. You've found some kind of way about yourself, you know, like you've got some kind of style. Now, if you are doing that, I can see good fortune for you from it. I can see things going very, very well for you. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, fulfillment, you know. Some of you, this is actually emotionally fulfilling as well. It's like things are going to go your way because you are allowing yourself to be protected. You're protecting yourself. And even though you're like, yeah, okay, I trust the process, it doesn't mean you sat back not doing anything to align with it. You need to really acknowledge the illusions that are in your life. And you know this already. You've already been shown this, and you're getting signs, synchronicities and everything. And it's almost like you're cringily going like, just one more time, and then I'm done. But it never seems to be that way, does it? It's like there is no plan forward in what you are doing. It's going to keep you stuck in that space. You want a direction that's inspiring, that allows you to move forward. So get in touch if that resonates.